Really was impressed by the way our guys started the game, getting their hands in the basketball. We had 24 deflections in the first half, which is a great indicator for us of our energy. Thought our guys shared the ball terrific in the first half. We turned the ball over too much in the first half and the second half, which, combined with free throw shooting to me, is just a matter of sharpening focus. Defensively, though, big difference between the first half and the second half. Give North Carolina Central a lot of credit. They really attacked. They were aggressive. We started the half well defensively, but really after that, they stole a rebound from Tyler, and, I thought we were a step behind. So, obviously, we got a ways to go in terms of, our competitive stamina over the course of a 40-minute game. And this is the last game like this, against a mid-major opponent. So the rest of these things are going to be obviously one more non-conference game with Notre Dame and then the Big East.
Shaka, you guys made your first 11 field goals. I think Osa had 5 assists in the first 5 minutes. When your center is passing the ball like that, how contagious is that?
Yeah, I mean, he can really pass, and we try to put him in position where he's creating plays for other guys. One of the things with him is he's such a good ball handler and passer that I think striking the balance and making sure he's hitting singles out there and not trying to hit a home run every time. But, I mean, if you look at his assist-to-turnover ratio on the year, it's phenomenal. I guarantee he's got the best assist-to-turnover ratio for a guy 6'10", 6'11", of anyone in the country. But he did a nice job tonight. I liked his energy, his juice. I thought for whatever reason he was a little bit hesitant at times last Saturday, and today I thought he was more aggressive.
You talked about a Marquette triple-double with him. Have you ever challenged him to a Marquette quadruple-double?
Well, I thought about it. In order to do that, he's going to have to rebound at a higher level than he did tonight. But I saw, at half that he had 5 assists, and like you said, he had them really early in the half. So he's very, very capable of getting 10 assists. He's obviously capable of getting 10 points. He's shown he can get 10 deflections. He's shown he can get 10 rebounds. So he's a guy that he has a lot of versatility, and we appreciate all the different hats he wears for our team.
Shaka, in that first half, I think Omax was on a 10-0 run by himself. Just how important was that to set the offense going and have someone where you can maybe lean on when the others were still settling into the game?
He did a great job getting in the paint and getting high-quality shots for us. To go 11 for 14 was huge. He's gotten to the foul line at a high level, I think twice as much as anyone on our team on the season, which has been big. As a team, we need to make free throws better. But I thought the difference for him offensively tonight versus Saturday was he got in the paint way more. And obviously, Wisconsin had something to do with that. But I thought on Saturday he took a lot of threes. And tonight he just took a couple threes, and he really attacked and got in the paint, had good footwork, and finished at a high level.
Stevie has started in each of the games this season. Where just have you seen his biggest growth? We know his defense and bringing the energy is obviously maybe a little bit ahead of his offense, where it's picking up now.
He's getting better. I think for Stevie, when he's lost in a fight and, pouring into his teammates with his energy, and he's taking their best offensive perimeter player and saying, "No, you're not getting anything easy." That's when he's at his best. Offensively, I think Stevie's a good player. I think when he keeps it simple, takes open shots, attacks closeouts, gets in the paint, on balance, finds teammates that are open, I think he's really, really good. When he gets in troubles, when he tries to do too much or predetermines, we had a lot of that tonight with guys predetermining, I'm going to make this play. You can't do that at this level because the players you're playing against are too athletic. They're going to anticipate that you've predetermined it, and they're going to step in front of you and take the charge or steal the ball. So I think when he has a clarity of mind to read the play and make the simple play, he's a really, really good player. And I really trust his shooting. I mean, he's not shot the ball well from 3 lately, but, man, he put a ton of time in all offseason on his shooting. Shot the ball well this fall. He shot the ball well throughout practice. So we want him to continue to step into open outside looks and shoot them.
Kind of going off that question, there was a sequence. I think you got a mid-range Stevie, and then you got a charge on the other side, and then you ran down the bench, kind of got the bench fired up. What's just that like to see have a sequence like that?
Well, I think I was fired up about either 3 stops in a row, getting a kill, or a deflection. You know, we don't have our program all the way where we want it yet in terms of the excitement and energy that everyone on that bench and in our program needs to have when something exciting and positive happens for us on the defensive end. I think it's pretty good, but it's not all the way where we want it to be. So sometimes I have to demonstrate that for them. We'll get there, and you know, it's being lost in the fight to get excited about someone else doing something when you're watching on the bench. But listen, we had some guys that sat and watched for a while at different times tonight because they weren't playing good enough on defense. And I told them after the game, defense is going to get you on the court, and defense is going to win us games. So they can internalize that and grow and improve because they all have it in them. And if they do, we'll be better.
What was it like to see Cam get his first dunk of his career?
It was technically a dunk, but since he didn't flex the rim, you know, I don't know, it was maybe a half dunk. But, you know, we've been talking in the offseason about who would get a dunk first between Cam, Jop, and Sean. And Sean actually is by far, you know, the most capable of dunking, even though he's the shortest because he's so athletic. But I was happy for Cam. I mean, those guys get excited about stuff like that, and he's such a good player. I mean, things come so easily to him, but I appreciate tonight his defensive energy and his defensive want to on the basketball.
The first half, you guys went 7 for 10 from 3. Second half, 2 for 13. Was that just not an energy, or what was?
That was a spirit thing, I think. You know, I think when you're playing with a sharp edge, and you're focused, and you have great energy and spirit, the basketball gods take the basketball and they put it in the basket. And when you're a half step off, or you're a little bored with the game, or you think the game's over, or you don't have the same sharp edge, the basketball gods take that same ball and they make it hit off the back of the rim and go out. So there's your 2 for 13. Have a great night.